What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we'll be talking about this stuff that's going on with the new Real Housewives of New York reboot. And apparently one of the ladies has already quit the show due to backlash with a lot of anti-Semitism and like a lot of like stuff that she got hate for. So let's talk about it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flame. And if you wanna play with me, you can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
Alright, so there's a statement from Bravo and Cocktails. It says, in the statement provided to People, Bravo said that after thoughtful consideration and discussion with Lizzie, we have reached a mutual conclusion that Lizzie would not be cast of RHONY. Alright, and this is what she said on her Instagram. She said, I will not be continuing on the Real Housewives of NYC. As proud Orthodox Jewish woman, I thought participating in this series would be a great chance to represent people like me and share my experience. Unfortunately, from the time of my announcement in the cast, I was on the receiving end of a torrent of anti-Semitic attacks. As this continued, I realized that this path was no longer right for me and my family. I'm looking forward to my next chapter. Stay tuned, and thank you for your support. All love. Okay, so obviously that means that she's not continuing with the show.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked?
I feel like there is a lot going on with this situation. I heard a lot of drama has went down with some of the ladies and herself. But here's the thing. I have also heard that she has made a lot of she's been very vocal with her viewpoints.
Involves racial slurs, and I am not comfortable sharing that on my page. Because it involves racial slurs, and I am not comfortable sharing that on my page. But wow, what the New York Post put out is like nothing to do with what actually happened, according to the sources that I have. Someone tries to be set up, doesn't get set up because of this Jewish bloodline comment. Person calls Jewish person a not nice word, linked to Hitler, like using the word Nazi. And the response was a comparison that I will not share on here. You could put together the pieces. The allegation is the response was, that's like calling a you know what a you know what. I can't say it. That is what husbands of said cast member said. Production heard it and they were like, no, this is a no. It is not the same. Calling someone a Nazi is not the same as saying that. And he doubled down and said that it is the same. And there you have it. That is the real story that you are not hearing, because it is offensive and it is things that people do not want to talk about and are very hard to print in the press. And instead of getting the real truth, though, they put out this spin piece about quitting because of anti-Semitism. Calling someone a Nazi is not nice, but that is not the same as using a racial slur to me. I don't know. I don't see it as the same thing.
I mean, I don't know, because I never heard this woman a day in my life. This is the first time me hearing anything about her. I don't know her, like, don't know her viewpoint, don't follow her, none of that. But yeah, they basically said that they said that she's been fired because she made bigoted comments. That's what they're saying. Now, the narrative that they're going with is basically it's mutual understanding that she quit and they let her go, blah, blah, blah. They ain't saying anything about firing, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're saying. But irregardless of that, what we'll do is basically talk about the rest of the ladies, because obviously she's not going to be a part. So let's talk about the rest of the ladies and see who they are. I mean, I'm excited. A lot of people aren't excited for the show due to the fact that they got rid of the entire cast, and I feel like they blame Ebony for getting rid of the cast, or basically the ratings doing bad. they're like, you know, Ebony did this, Ebony did that, Ebony. To be honest, Ebony joining the show was a bad casting call in the first place. I mean, how would this late 30s, early 40-year-old woman fit with almost 60, 50 Ramona 80-year-old women? That it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like, especially with certain characters leaving the show, I feel like the RHONY train has been slowing down ever since season 12. Season 13 was rough. Season 12 was So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched it with Ebony. I mean, Ebony and Brashawn was over there, so I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. It was definitely the worst of the seasons that premiered. I definitely placed that at the bottom, next to Orange County. But I wouldn't blame it to Ebony. I just blame that to the storylines weren't that great. So let's talk about this current cast and see who the women are. All right, we have Sia De Silva. She is a fashion girl. She is from New York. She's an Afro-Latina, and she has a YouTube channel with her family. And it is Scout the City. So, I mean, that's really cool. She has 2 kids, and she's beautiful, gorgeous. You can tell that she has great style, great sense of style. And, I mean, I like that. Next, we have Bryn Whitfield. She's a marketing consultant. I think she is married or she is dating someone. She's a gorgeous woman as well. She doesn't have that much on her Instagram. It's just very much like blasé. It says corporate calm. So I mean, next we have Jenny Lyons. I've seen her from the HBO show that she was on. She is the founder of Love Scene. It's a natural line of false lashes, interior designer on The Expert, and also she's done so much. When I say her fashion sense is A1, okay? Like, she is a big name within the fashion community, so I mean, that would be really exciting to see.
There's something about this new chapter that you're really excited about.
You know, I worked at one place for 27 years, and while that came with a ton of security, I also had not a lot of mystery, and my life in the past 5 years has been full of things I've never done before, things that scare the shit out of me, you know, and that's pretty remarkable to be able to have that opportunity to try new things that I've never done before and to, you know, so be scared. It's like, if you're putting yourself out there, your life is public, you are taking risks and you're putting yourself in the public sphere, then I'm much more apt to hear your feedback than for someone who's not, because you just cannot understand what it's like until you actually have experienced it.
We have Jessel. I don't want to mess up last name, so I'm just gonna say her first name. She says that she loves fashion. She's the founder of The Know. She is a wife with 2 kids, and she is the first Indian woman to ever grace the Real Housewives franchises. So, I mean, that's something very important. That's what with representation. I feel like with this whole entire cast, representation, this is a true melting pot, which is what New York is, you know, one of the known for New York is melting pot. So I felt the representation on the show has been that part success, which is why I want to watch. We have Erin, and she seemed like a cute girl. She definitely gives New York vibes, like Staten Island. It doesn't say on her Instagram like what she does. Never mind. She's a top New York agent in NYC and the Hamptons, and president of renovation and design firm from Homegirl NYC. We have Uba. All I know, she's a top model. She's gorgeous. She is also has her own hot sauce, Uba Hot. They said it's one of Oprah's favorite things in 2021. Yes, she seems very gorgeous. She seems like she has a lot of style, a lot of fashion, very sophisticated. I like the fact that this cast is very diverse. I wonder if they're going to get seventh lady, I doubt. Because to be honest, like with Salt Lake only had like 5 in the beginning, so, or is it 6? Had 6. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, a lot of the other women from the show are very, 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 very upset. And it is what it is. This is going to happen. So I'm excited to see what is going to come from this new season of 14 of RHONY. And yeah, I mean, for the people that still love the other cast of RHONY, I mean, they're going to have the legacy. So I think it's going to be on Peacock. But we'll see what happens. I mean, people have to realize that, yes, let's say RHONY gets to season 30, right? That means 17 years from now, Ramona will be almost 80 years old. Sonya probably in her 70s. Luann probably in her 70s, maybe 60s. It's one of those things like at some point they would have to do a revamp. RHONY has been doing revamps plenty of times. I want to say from season 4 or 4 or 5, they got rid of half their cast and brought on brought on probably like 4 other women. So this is not the first time they did like a big chop. I think this is like one of the only franchises that they do big chops like that. But I mean, RHONY, it's not the first time that they ever did it. But y'all, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? A lot of the fans have a lot to say on Twitter. Oh my God. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.